What's up, guys? We're back. Haven't seen you guys in many, many hours. Um, Welcome back to another episode of I Told You So. For those who remember and were watching me when the movie Prey came out, hopefully they'll remember when I said that figure is 100% coming. I told you guys plenty of times that figures like Predator, Back to the Future, Terminator, RoboCop, those will always be made by Hot Toys because they're easy money. They're classic licenses, classic IPs. So it's a no-brainer. And that's why I told you guys this was coming. Hot Toys has made how many Predators over the years? And they're suddenly just going to stop? Never. So let's see who's in here real quickly. William, you made it. Welcome to Fabs. The Gadget Predator. See, the thing with this is we're gonna get right into it, but I don't know. I don't know if two, like I don't know if to get two. I don't know if I should get two. I don't know if I should have, obviously I'm getting one, but I don't know if two is necessary. Um, so I have to wait and see. Luis is supposed to be here, but he's not because he's a non-collecting bum. But let's get started, guys. So here we have the feral predator. As you can see, the thing looks beautiful. Um, Believe it or not, this was my least favorite predator out of every single predator that has ever been made by Hot Toys. Um, my favorite one, I want to say, is the classic. Just because of what it is, but there have been, other really good ones as well. But this, though, this one is just, to me, it's just very blah, very, very plain, very. Joker missed the memo on the live stream. Oh, I tagged everybody. I did it at everyone on the group. I don't know why you guys didn't get it. William says, Predator is Disney now, so them there you go. Exactly. And even without it being Disney, they've been making Predators forever, and they're, like I said, there's no way that they're ever gonna stop, again, Terminator, Predator, all these classic IPs, all these really, really popular movies. There's no way that Hot Toys is ever going to stop making them. So that's how I knew right away when the movie came out. I said, absolutely. Everybody was like, oh, I hope they make it. I hope they make it. I was the only one who said they're definitely going to make it because of, the pattern of Hot Toys. So that's how I'm able to, like I tell you guys all the time, it's easy to figure these things out if you pay attention to the pattern, right? So that's why I don't think they're ever going to stop. Back to the Future, Terminator. What else? Aliens. That was another one. Aliens. They're never gonna stop making that. What was the other one? I did Terminator. What was the other movie? Yeah, so classic movies like that. Back to the Future, Alien, Predator, Terminator. Those are never ending figures. They're never gonna stop making those figures because there's no need to make those, to stop making those figures. It's easy money. Everybody for some reason always loves these things, so Fear Predator is not Disney princess. It's not Disney princess. This guy. When you do it, everyone, I don't get it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I always do it. That's the only way I get. I think that I'm getting everybody to get the notification that I'm going live. So I don't know how to even fix that if that's on my end. So, very weird. Harold, my friend, how are you? Thank you for being here. I was offline teaching a new. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Babo, welcome, Babo. So, so like I said, this was my least favorite Predator out of every single one that has ever been made. It's different. It's not your typical, style, your typical look, which, I guess that's what makes it appealing. somewhat. But see, look at this. It's very cool. It's a very, very cool figure. I'm not taking away from it at all. It's just, I guess, because of I'm so used to every other Predator with so much armor on them and just looking so badass. Uh the Scar Predator is a huge Predator. The Celtic Predator is a huge Predator. So being used to that, being used to those massive Predators, seeing this, being so very basic, no armor, again, understandable. This is supposed to be back in time. This is not in the future. There's supposed to be a very early on Predator. I understand that. But I think that's what makes it not so appealing to me. And again, I'm getting it. I was just talking about, should I get, I'm not sure if I should get one or two, right? Is it necessary to get two? I don't know, right? But I'm definitely getting one. It's just the fact that because it's not armored, it's not souped up, it's not gonna have, probably not gonna have that weight that the other Predators that I just mentioned have. So that's my only thing. It's naked Predator, pretty much. There's nothing to it. He's got the claws that every Predator has. He's got a couple things, the spear, weapons, blah, blah, blah. The base, I think, is probably one of the cooler things. And I think they had to go that route because, again, the figure doesn't really come with much. As you can see, I think everything he's got on here is what he comes with. So obviously, besides the mouth opening and all that stuff. So, and he's got the little axe back here. I don't know if it's usable or not, but I think it is. So he comes with a few weapons, a few accessories here and there. MB Dyson, my friend, how are you? Thank you for being here. William says, if it sells, would entice Hot Tools to go back in the vault. Well, like I said, they're always going to make these. So they always need just an excuse to make them, right? It's not like, they have to make it if the movie does well. If this movie didn't even come out in the movie theater, right? This was a Hulu movie at that. So what does that mean? It means that that Hot Toys doesn't have to make figures from movies all the time. So that's what I'm telling you guys. They'll always make these figures no matter what because it's easy money and they know it. They know it. The license could be $1 million and they know they're going to make that money. That's why they always get these licenses, And we don't complain. We don't. Why would anybody complain? They're great figures. I don't think they'll make the girl, but if they did, so that's another thing. I don't know if, again, for those who watched me during that time when the movie came out, any other figure that could be made, and again, this is what I said, back then, any other figure that could be made from this movie is the girl and her brother, if they even go that far. But at least they're going to make the girl, and obviously the girl is going to come with what? The dog. That's an easy call. Again, that's what I said back when the movie first came out because I knew this was going to happen eventually. I just said it's a matter of time, and here we are. How many months ago did the movie come out? A long time ago. So look how long it took them to come out with the figure, right? And so that's what I mean. They're gonna always keep making these. There's no reason for them to ever stop. But again, because it's very plain, it's a very blah Predator. That's why it's my least favorite. But yeah, the brother, like I said, the brother and the girl. Definitely the girl's a must for me. But the brother, if they want to continue the line and make some money, I think the brother would be next. But if not, the girl is the only one that's necessary with the dog, her weapons, whatever, and that's it. So I think that's definitely going to happen. I don't like this design. He's so ugly. Makes the that's well. I don't, the look, it is what it is. He's not supposed to be a good-looking Predator, good-looking alien at that. So I don't really care for that. But what I do care about is the armor. It's very plain. It's very, there's nothing to him. He's got no thigh padding. He's got no shoulder padding. He doesn't have the armor covering his body. So because of that, that's like your generation 1 Predator. You know what I mean? Which is, it's fine. There's nothing, I'm not talking about the actual figure, being bad or anything like that. No, by no means whatsoever. I love the figure. It looks great. But because of, being used to having all these Predators with so much armor on them, and then you get this basic one with nothing on it, it's like, again, not that this is wrong, Not that this is bad. It's what it's supposed to be. They made what it's supposed to be. They made exactly what was in the movie. So I'm not complaining about that. It's just I wish that it was one of, it was an armored predator. That's it. Right. So then we have, look at this. So look how ugly that is. That is awesome. That is awesome. Ugly fit. So obviously, as always, we get the open mouth attachments, and then we get the closed mouth, which is this one. And obviously, to put the mask on, it's usually you got to remove the mouthpieces to insert the mask onto the slots of the I guess of the lips. I'm going to call them, you know. So, but again, look at that. Look how ugly that is. But just it's a great detailed figure. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. But again, look at that. No armor. See, so here's the closed mouth, like I just said, and then here's the open mouth. They all come with that. They all come with the same attachments. Obviously, this one looks different than every other predator because it's supposed to be different. But it still looks great, you know. So here's what the mask comes. So you get the light up effect. I'm assuming that it's going to be that same style of from the classic Predator. Remember, you had to plug in the wire onto the helmet to make it light up. So I'm going to assume that it's that kind of setup again, unless they just decided to just not make it light up. Who knows? We have to wait and see. Unless it's already in the description that that it'll come LED. I don't know if it's up for sale on Sideshow yet. If it is, let me know, guys, and I'll go on the website real quickly. But look, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. He's got the backpack, which I didn't notice before. Oh, the axe again looks like it's usable, so I think he may be able to use it. He's got another weapon here, some type of like hook, and I forget what this was in the movie. Let me see what you guys are saying. Man, they finally got famous. Imagine. Do they have photos of the back? I don't know. We're gonna see if they do a back shot. I didn't even go through these pictures by myself yet, so we'll see. This thing, yeah, no, they're all ugly. They're all, and this is the worst one. This is the ugliest one. David, where have you been? How are you? Welcome. It's so hideous. It's glorious. You're like Cassie Lang. Ew, he's so ugly. I love him. But yeah, guys, again, it looks great. Detail wise, it looks great. The hair looks awesome. It's probably going to be that rubberized type of hair again that they did for the original Predator, the classic Predator. The articulation doesn't look like as much. Those bodies are, that hard plastic body, so they're not going anywhere. As you can see, if you've been paying attention, you haven't gotten any fancy poses at all because it's not that type of figure. See, a lot of just very basic. Turn the leg out a little bit, bend the knee a little bit. That's all you're gonna get. It's mostly angles, not so much articulation. So understandable for those who own any Predator will understand. If you don't own any Predators, you're not going to understand until you get one, because these bodies are not, they're not flexible at all. They're just hard plastic. So again, see, not much articulation. They're not showing you any fancy posing. Again, it doesn't need it. It's not like it's missing it. It's not like, oh well, in the movie he was very no. It's just I'm just showing you that it's not that type of figure. Somebody mentioned that there was something missing with the shield. I don't know. I don't remember what they were talking about, but if anybody knows, let me know. Something happened with the shield. I don't know if it was supposed to be something like a missing slot or something. I don't remember. Oh man, this is definitely 100%. This is so ugly. It's so ugly. Posable statues is fine. This guy. Oh man. So see, another just very plain standing up pose. This is not going to be that type of figure. See, here's another one. The shield. The shield looks nice, actually. I like the shield a lot. So you got that weapon back here. He's holding on to, I believe, the spear, and then he's got the shield. The detail on the shield is gorgeous. Look at that. Look at that thing. That thing is beautiful. It looks like Aztec or Mayan design stuff. Which again makes sense to the time of the movie. See? Here it is. Another fancy pose. Very, very basic. Lift the leg up, and that's it. Nothing crazy, nothing fancy. But looks great. See, here is him with the mask on, but with the mouth open. And then there's mask with the mouth closed, also, I believe. Look at that. So ugly. You can't even. I don't even know where the eyes are. I can't tell where the eyes are. It's like a weird, like the weird, really weird looking face. Harold says, the Predator looks like me on a, on a Monday morning. This guy. But yeah, the colors gorgeous. Can't complain about. I can't even complain about anything besides the fact that it doesn't have the armor that I would love. Look at that. Just an ugly, ugly figure. I I'm gonna assume it's gonna be about 13 to 14 inches because it's supposed to be a really tall figure. And because he's got that slim body, he's gonna look very, very tall. Here's the spear again. He's got the claws on. Here's it looks like a little pistol thing, and he's got the shield. So the fact that we could use all these things at the same time, I'm happy about that because I thought that you weren't able to, like, when you get a figure like this, and when he comes with only a certain amount of accessories, like I like to display. If I'm not getting two of them, I like to display most of the accessories on the figure if possible, or at least like the best ones. So the fact that in this picture he's holding the spear, he's got the claws on, he's got the shield on, which doesn't require him to use a hand, which is great. It attaches to the forearm, and then he can hold a whatever weapon this is as well. I'm happy with that. I will probably set mine up just like this. Have him holding as much stuff as possible. Because again, if I'm not getting two, I don't want stuff sitting in the box for no reason. So see, another very basic pose. It's just crazy how the mouth is like open so wide here. And then like, where are the eyes? You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. It's like, where are the eyes anywhere? I don't see them. So that I like about the mask is like, what the hell is this thing? Here it is again. Here's the that laser pointer thing that he shoots, his little mask weapon. And then again, another basic pose. Even the blades, you notice the claw blades are different than any other predator we've gotten. Every other predator we've gotten, they're all the same, literally all the same style, the same shape, the same look, the same very clean chrome look on it or metallic look on it. These, as you can see, they actually have more detail on them. It looks like they have a different color unless it's lighting. So we'll see what happens with that. Another shot from the side. Look, he's got little baby hairs coming out of the side. Here's the closed mouth look. So let me go back. So this is the open mouth look. As you can see, the lips are wide open. And then this is a closed mouth. As you can see, they're closed this way. That's another thing. I don't know what looks nicer, what looks better, him with the mouth open or with the mouth closed. Obviously, the mouth closed looks meaner. I mean, the mouth open looks meaner. But the mouth closed looks more like a classier, if you're going to have them just like a standing pose, maybe that'll look nicer. But I like the angry stuff. I like the battle damage stuff. So I'm probably going to have them with the mouth open. We'll see. We'll see what happens. See, look at that. Here's so it is LED. So yeah, so we're going to have to plug that in somewhere, somehow, unless they switch the way that we used to do it. For those who don't know, you used to, the mask, for at least for the classic Predator, came with a wire, right? So the wire you had to hook up, I think, to the back of the figure. There was a backpack or something, obviously to power it up. So I think they're probably doing the same thing. There's got to be some type of wire somewhere on there for them to give it the power. Or like I said, unless they switched the way of powering it up. Here are the eyes here, but you can't see where the eyes are on the mask, like you would on any other, old school Predator. The mask always shows you where the eyes would go. This one doesn't. Let's see. This guy, Luis. Luis messaged me for the what do you call it? For the link to get on the show, and then he disappeared. He never showed up. This freaking guy. Uh, where is this? Hold on, guys. Okay. All right. So yeah, so I don't understand where he went. I don't know what happened to him, but this guy's unbelievable. Let's see. Joker J says if he was only oh my god. You know what he looks like a little bit? He looks like the NECA predators. Rudy, my friend, how are you? Says, oh, those button cells were so annoying for the helmets. Oh, you remember that? You remember those? A face only a face only a mother could look. Unmasked look. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I love the mask though. I like the style of the mask, but I don't know if mouth open or mouth closed. And Bidan says he looks like a monster from the movie Relic. Oh, true. Yes. Relic. Oh my god. That was like what? That was like in the 90s, wasn't it? Relic was a great monster movie. Yeah, that's old. I have zero issue with Predators having height discrepancy. There were plenty of the movie. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Very true. But yeah, guys, look at that. You can't go wrong with the detail. You can't, you can't really say that, oh, they did this wrong, they did that wrong. There's nothing wrong. Literally, there's nothing wrong with the figure whatsoever. Here are all the weapons. So you have, again, helmet, no helmet, mouth closed, mouth open. Here's the light up function. Here's whatever this weapon is. Here's the spear. Here's the claw or hook or whatever that is. So here they are. So he comes with all these weapons as well, which I didn't even know that. You got the shield. You got the base, which is nice. They did a nice base, which I think they should have, because I don't know if you guys remember, but that classic Predator came with the most beautiful base they could have ever made. So it's only right for them to give it a nice base as well. Here's the backpack, guys, for who was just asking for a back picture. Who was it? Let me see. Eddie, right here. Here's the back. So this is the backpack. So this is what it's going to look like in the back. Here's the one gauntlet. Here's the claw gauntlet. Here's a few hands. And here is the waist. Yeah. So how much do you guys think this is going to go for? And what price do you want it to go for? Yeah, say 1997. I remember that relic. Very, very old. Very, very old. I think I saw it one time and I don't even remember, much about it, but I remember that it was from back then. Yep. My only fear is picking up this figure. Once I have it in hand, I want to backtrack. Well, nah, I don't think so. I don't think so because, number one, they're not really gonna go, next to each other. They're not gonna look like they belong next to each other. Yeah, you'll know that. You'll know that this is a classic Predator, for example, and this is the Feral Predator, or you have the Wolf Predator, and you have now the Feral Predator. You know what I mean? Like it's just for you. You know what I mean? It doesn't. Yeah, for them to have them side by side doesn't really matter. It's not like, oh, these belong together, these go together, even though they do. But because they don't look alike, they don't look like they would be like, the same type of Predator. Every other Predator that came out, that has come out over the years, they look very, very similar. All of them. And they're all different, right? They're all different. And they all look very similar. They look like they're all related. They look like they're all Predators, right? This is a little different. This, again, doesn't have that armor. It's supposed to be like, like a Generation 1 Predator. The very, very first one. Again, it hasn't evolved yet. It's just very basic, as you can see. He's dressed. He doesn't have much, technology, compared to all the other ones from the previous movies, right? So it's understandable. It all makes sense. But buying this doesn't necessarily mean that you're gonna. I mean, whatever you decide, that's up to you. Obviously, if it does make you want them, then it does make you want them. But my point is that it shouldn't, because they're not the same. If you're a Predator fan, then by all means, and that you may want to get the other ones just because you're like, oh man, this looks great. I want another one. Then that's obviously up to you. But buying this shouldn't make you want to buy other ones, because again, they look nothing alike. They're not even similar. You know what I mean? So that's what I mean. But obviously, you could buy whatever the hell you want. Rudy says 375. 375. I think that's, see, because of inflation now and because of everything that's going on, I feel like even at 375 though, even at 375, that's kind of pricey. I'm gonna say, because it's not much, but the problem is that base. The base, they're gonna charge you for that base. That base is not just like, oh, here you go. No, that's a diorama base that you're gonna pay for. So your price doesn't sound too off now that I'm thinking about it, because of the base, right? If we have gotten a regular base, just a very plain, not diorama base, just a very plain base, I think it would have been, in the 280s, 290s, because again, it's not much to it. Again, but it's a tall figure, blah, blah, blah. So I think it's definitely going to be over 300, 100%. 375 doesn't sound too far off. But I'm going to say between 330 and 350. I think that's fair. I want it for free 99. this guy 99. Unbelievable. This is, it's beautiful. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Harold says it's just my compulsive nature. No, I believe me, I'm the same way. I'm the same way. Like if I get something, I have everything of everything, when it comes to lines, because it's like, man, it's like I don't want to not have that one figure from the entire line, so I have to get all the figures to complete all the lines, so I understand that 100%. It's just, when it comes to trying to make sense out of it, or thinking, oh, they're going to look great together. They're not. That's what I'm trying to say. You're going to say, oh, they look good together because you love Predators, but they don't really need to go together because they don't really look alike. Like all the other ones. All the other ones look amazing next to each other because they all look alike. Yamo, my friend, how are you? Welcome. Thank you for being here. You made it. If anyone likes Stranger Things, 3 figures, Mike Wheeler is finally up for pre-order. Oh, yes, the kid I saw. How tall? I don't know. That's what I was trying to figure out, if it was up for on Sideshow yet. Let me find out real quickly. I don't think so. Probably either later on today or tomorrow. Let's see. Also, guys, that spooktacular thing starting or something. Here it is. Mike Wheeler, guys, for the big fans. But yeah, no, he's not up yet. Like I said, I'm gonna assume he's gonna be 13, 14 inches. That's what they usually are. They're definitely not your standard 12-inch figure by any means. They're supposed to be taller than any figure. So they're gonna be, it's gonna be taller than any other standard, whether it's Marvel, whether it's DC, 100%. They just have to be. So it's gonna be, 13, 14 inches. I want to say more, 13, more higher than 13. Definitely higher than 13. So we'll see. Yomo says, I guess 340. Yeah, I say between 330 and 350, because again, the base is not your standard cheap, nothing base. So and one thing, guys, that I'm noticing now, if you notice, look at the axe, right? The axe is on the whether it's wood, I don't know if it's a tree stump, I don't know what that is, right? But it's there. And look at the shape. Pay attention to the shape. Hold on. Look at this. See that right there? Let me. Oh, that's it. Okay, so right there, right? Here's the axe. Wait, right here. Here's the axe, right? Pay attention to how it's shaped, because if I go to another picture of the axe, see how it's facing a different way now? See that? How it's facing out rather than in? Hold on. Oh, wait. Yeah, see? This is facing outward, and this is facing inward now. So what does that mean? That means we could use it. That means it's removable. That means, you could place it on his hand if you want. See, here it is again, facing out. Let's see another. See, here it is. Another look for it. Now it's just resting on that, whatever that is, the tree stump or whatever. So that's what I mean. So it's another weapon or another accessory that's usable that they didn't even bother adding to here, showing you that he's able to use it, because I guess it doesn't matter. But I would have added this right here. But maybe because it wasn't part of one of his weapons, they're like, you know what, let's just add it to the diorama, but not to the, as the figure. We'll see. Let's see what you guys are saying. Emmy Dyson said, this one's not for me. You're gonna be like, when it comes out, you're gonna be like, man, that looks amazing. That looks amazing. Thule, my friend, how are you? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Guys, don't forget, hit that like button if you don't mind. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you. Look who's here. Look who decided to show up. Guys, let me tell you a little backstory real quick. And I have proof. I have messages to prove. So Mexico over here decides to message me and say, hey, I want to go live. Let's go live at 11:30 so I can make it, right? So I said, all right. So I make the link. I send them the link. And here we are 30 minutes later. I don't know. I guess it was showering. What were you doing again?
I got confused, Fabby. It's it's the West Coast, as we all know. This is the liberal coast, Trannyville, unfortunately. But we got to survive in this world. This world is cutthroat. So collect, balance life, have fun, because life is too short.
All right, enough. So now that you're seeing, so have you seen the Predator at all yet?
The movie on Hulu, no, I haven't, but I heard a lot of good things. But this figure is super sick. I love this figure, and now because of this figure being released or available for pre-order, I'm definitely gonna watch it tonight.
Say so, guys. So as you can see, he buys just to buy. He doesn't watch movies, right? He's about to watch the movie now, so he can justify collecting. So this is what you call in the community a buy just the buyer. Okay, this is what he is. Here we go.
Unreal, Fabby.
Some love,
Unreal.
some love here from your boy.
I love you too, Bobo.
Ah, man. Joker J says, spooktacular breakout the freak. Last time it was free holograms. And now it's free Captain Marvels. Oh my god. David said, I will say there's still a fan of the classic for Predator over this. No, yes. No, that's the thing. We grew up and we got used to those looks. That's why, to me, this is my least favorite. The figure's great, but this look, this style, 100% my least favorite. So you're 100% right. We got Bob. He said, love you. Harold says, that's why when I buy things that I've never seen before, I don't tell anybody. Hayden, my friend, how are you? You made it. Welcome. Lucha just showed up, so you didn't miss anything. All right, so Lucho, tell us what you think.
Yeah, no, this is an amazing figure. I mean, I am a big fan of the classic Predator look. Definitely. I mean, that's timeless, right? But man, this Predator looks like something that's sick and scary and from a totally different world. I mean, look at that. What do you call that helmet? They call it a bio helmet or something like that, or a bio mask. I mean, that just looks organic. It looks like it's a piece of a bone.
Yeah,
And
skull.
yeah, man, that just looks sick. And this thing is going to be pretty tall too. If I had to guess, I mean, not as tall as the new PlayStation 5 Venom, but I'm assuming maybe closer to the size of the the Tom Hardy Venom. I would think, but
No,
yeah,
no, 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 no.
this thing looks sick.
I can tell you this: they have to keep the scale perfectly even to every other single predator because remember they're all supposed to be the same, right? So I don't think they're going to go higher than any other predator that we've gotten, unless this is their way of increasing the scale of these predator bodies to again then eventually reissue them all even taller because that's a
I
possibility.
I think that's what's going to happen, Fabi, because I mean, you look at the other newest releases, right? I mean, like the Batman Begins Batman, it's a little taller. The
Right,
DX19 is taller. I mean, the new Caps are taller. I mean, even the Iron Mans, I mean, their scales are getting
yeah,
huge. So
right.
this Predator here is going to be a little bigger than the classics.
That should, yeah, that's, so then that's true, that could make sense too because again, um my what I would think, what I would assume and I would expect is again exactly what I said. If we're gonna keep everything, to the same scale, this has to be the same as the other predators. But the difference is that this is gonna be a brand new body, right? There's no shoes, there's no boots, there's nothing that's gonna make them, bulkier, right? So man, I hold on. Let me grab a predator to see how tall they are, just to have an idea. Because now I'm bugging out.
Yeah. So while Fabi's grabbing his Predator, yeah, no, I mean, this is a sick figure. I mean, I just like the color scheme. The red with the brown and the black. I mean, uh, yeah, I'm just so hyped for this figure. I can't wait to watch the movie tonight for sure.
So I have here, guys, Berserker Predator, and I'm going to measure him right now. And he is 14 inches. So that's what we should expect for this predator.
Hey, Fabi, isn't the Berserker Predator and the Falconer and the
Yes.
Tracker? I mean, aren't those three figures even larger than the original classic Predator?
Let's find out because I know that these were all supposed to be all the same scale because of that, because of the fact that they all have to be the same species. So that's why I don't think so, but we're about to find out. It does feel smaller already. So this is the classic. Let's measure. Uh, yep, a little bit shorter. This is like 13 and change.
Yeah, so yeah, this Predator is going to be huge. I guarantee you. You
Yeah,
heard it here first.
yeah. No, it's so you may be right. So yeah, it's definitely going to be. So the classic is a tiny bit shorter than the ones you mentioned. So the ones from Predators, the movie. Um, and so it's going to be at least 14 inches tall,
Yeah.
100%.
Oh yeah, it's going to be taller for sure, hands down. I mean, look at the body. I mean, how tall and lanky it
Right.
is, but
Yep.
it's still muscular at the same time. Yeah, no,
Yep.
this guy's going to be he's going to be a big boy.
Yeah, at least 14 inches. Payton says, IB Dyson says 14 to 16 inches. Yeah, at least 14. Definitely at least 14, because that's what the other ones are. Payton says, hopefully this leads to them going back to the first Predator movie. I don't think so. Um, that would be great though, for them to reissue at least that one with different stuff. Um, but that's not how these lines work for them. You know what I mean? They have to wait for a movie to be made for them to make those products. This is not something that they usually go backwards to like redo. Remember, there are so many, and there are multiple movies, so they would have to figure out which movie do we pick from, which figures do we start with. So I don't think so. But right, so I don't think so. I don't think that's happening. But the moment that they do go back for one, it's game over because that means they're going to go back for all of them. Same thing that they're doing for, with every single Marvel character, pretty much everything's, getting reissued as a 2.0 while not being called a reissue. For example, Captain America 2012, the Loki figure, the Mark 7, uh, what else? Let's see what else. Yeah, that's pretty much it from that line. So, that's a few figures just from the first Avengers that have been reissued to a 2.0. So, it could happen, but not for this. Not for this at all. I don't think. You know. Tuli says anything feral is sick. uh William says you're getting reissued. This guy. Kid says 14 points. See, yeah, so that makes sense. That makes sense. Definitely at least 14 because the Berserker and like Louis said that line, they were always a little bit taller than the original classic Predator because they came out, years after. So it makes sense that it's going to be, like I said, at least 14 inches. So 14.5 sounds perfectly fine. Um, Luis, what do you like and dislike about the figure just from the pictures right now?
It's funny because when I saw the trailer for Prey, and I saw this particular Predator, I thought, wow, man, this is a very, very, very funky Predator. It reminded me of the Berserker Predator in a way.
Right.
But I
Yes.
mean, but this one like just looks more like nasty, more definitely like
More
obviously it's an
more raw.
alien.
More raw.
Exactly, yeah, it's super raw looking, very
Yep.
scary, super like out of this world like all of these aliens are, right? But I mean this just looks more believable, like it's not from here, in other words. I mean, and god, I mean, look at that face, dude. I mean, that just looks really gross, man. It's
Reminds
awesome.
me of the picture of yourself you sent me this morning. Emmy Dyson says he's the center on the Predator basketball team. He's the tallest one. But yeah, no, 14 inches sounds about right. 14.5 sounds about right. Um, I wouldn't be surprised if it's a little bit taller than any Predator that we have in our collection already, which would make sense. They're updating the scales. They're the figures are getting a little bit taller, so it wouldn't be wrong. I wouldn't be, opposed to it. I would be angry over it. But um this figure is a must, I tell you guys. Um, do you think now, Luis, you never saw the movie, but let's say this was just a, some made up figure that Hot Toys came up with, right? This is not from a movie. This is just one of these, custom pieces that they made. Is this appealing to you enough to you just for you to buy by just looking at it, or do you need the movie behind it to sell it to you?
I mean, I don't even have to watch Prey. I mean, I'm just a big Predator, Alien fan. You know, I mean, these are the movies that I watched when I was a kid. I mean, I'm just as soon as I saw these promo pics last night when I was at work, my jaw hit the floor. I mean, I knew it was gonna come eventually, but uh, nothing's 100% right, especially nowadays with Hot Toys. But yeah, I'm so happy this figure is out, and it just pumps me up to watch the movie, even to watch the movie even more. Even I mean, I was meaning to watch it, but I mean, it's just getting me really excited. So, but yeah, no, this thing is beautiful. I love the design. I like the look. It looks like it has some really good posability, different face, mandibles. Yeah, I like the claw, man. That claw looks
Yes.
amazing.
Yep.
Yeah,
Completely
no, this
different.
is a good design. It's scary design for the Predator for sure.
Yep. Peyton says, yeah, Harold says they did a really good job with it. Yeah, they actually did. There's no there's no weird angles. There's no, oh, it looks bad. There's no, that doesn't look right. So they did a very, very good job. It doesn't make the figure look ugly at all, in a bad way at least. Peter says the laser has a USB-C LED. Oh, nice. So we were talking about that. Well, I was talking about that earlier. Um, I said that it was most likely going to be the same setup as the classic, which let me show you guys. Should have pulled it up. So this is what it used to be. This is what it used to be. For those who don't have it, so it was you plug this into the back of the Predator on his backpack, and then that's how you would light it up, right? So this is the helmet. This is what I mean. Like you see the. Actually, let me zoom in so you guys could see. Here we go. So here is the helmet, right? This is the regular, and then this is the plug that you would plug into the back of the backpack of the alien back here. Might as well show you guys. So see that white right? Wait, where am I? Right? Wait, where am I? Where am I? Where am I? See that white right there, guys? Right at the top. Right there. So it goes like this. So that goes in there like that, as you can see, right in there. So, that's what I expected. So the fact that Peyton saying that, hold on. There we go. Here we go. There we go. So the fact that Peyton's saying that, that makes sense. That makes sense because the fact that everything's getting updated, it would only make sense for them to do that. So that's good to know. I didn't even know that that's what they were going to do. I just, like I said, I assumed that they were going to do the same style, but it makes sense for them to update. So you're probably 100% correct. So that makes sense. I'm just a fan of anything for, yeah, it makes sense. No, it still looks good though. It looks even if you're not a fan, you see this, you're like, man, this looks badass. So 100%, Luis, what is that? What is that? I hear the predator noise.
No. It was my blender downstairs. One of my housemates is blending something. But no,
Oh,
I have the.
I hear the and I was like, what the
Yeah,
hell?
no, that's the blender downstairs. But I'm just trying to get some more light on the battle damage faceplate predator here that I have.
Yes, the battle damage is a beautiful helmet. See, guys, don't make fun of him. He collects.
Why'd you have to jinx me, Fabby?
Premium premium in art predator. I'll wait for Hot Toys. I'll wait for Hot Toys. Don't worry. Keep your premium in art.
There we go.
Oh my god. That's premium. That's so premium. That is the most premium of premiumness. Is it good now? You good?
Yeah. No, it's funny. I've always had an issue with the neck joint. I think it's
No,
cracked.
it's all of them. They when you try to push it down, they don't, for some reason they don't really stay.
Uh-huh.
I know
Yeah,
exactly what you're talking about.
yeah, but no, I mean, definitely we need an upgrade to all these predators. I mean,
Right.
I love this predator, don't get me wrong, just the way that it is, minus its head falling off. But I mean, having a 2.0 or 3.0 of these figures, I mean, that would be awesome.
Yeah, the problem is, they can't go all out. If anything, I can tell you this. If they were to remake one, it would be the classic. Just because it's a classic. You don't need any more. Remember that in the first Predator movie, there was only one Predator, right? And then after that, it was multiple. So if they want to go back and redo one, it would have to be the classic. I think that's the one. That's the one to remake. Let's see what you guys are saying. See, Peyton's the most polite one. Peyton didn't even laugh. He said, "Dang."
But you know what's funny though, Fabi, for the fact that it's the battle damage head sculpt, I'm okay with it having a couple of extra scuffs.
Oh, that's true. It worked out. Oh man. Bobby says clip it. Clip it so we can talk about it on Saturday. Show some inert premium. Pharaoh was just taken off, coming soon on Sideshow. Should be, oh nice. Look at you. Look at you with the information. Let's see. Let's see, guys. Let's see. No, nothing yet. All right, we'll keep checking. Luis, so tell me, what would make you, now that you're seeing these pictures, what would make you not want to get this figure? What would make you say, you know what, this, I don't like this. There's something about it that, you know, that doesn't sit well with me. This could be better. This could be, what do you think?
I mean, if I had to nitpick this figure for the lack of anything, and then granted that I haven't seen the movie yet, so I don't even know if this, those holographic effects. I don't know if those come out of the gauntlets or not, just like the classic. I mean, if anything, maybe a lack of that,
Oh, I know
little
what you're talking about. You're talking about the that
holographic effects.
hologram thing, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if any, but see, again, I haven't seen the movie yet, so I don't even know if that's in
Well,
this
no,
in the
but
movie.
remember what I just said. This is supposed to be like your very, very beginning Predator. You know what I mean? So
Mm.
the technology's not there, the armor's not there. You know what I mean? So I think that's what it is. I think he even though he's an alien that is advanced, more advanced than the natives that were on that land, it's still not as advanced as the predators from, like, the older movies. So Predator,
Oh,
the Predator, all that stuff.
okay,
I think that's the difference.
gotcha.
So that's why I don't think, that's why in the movie he didn't show that. He didn't show the what do you call it, the hologram on the gauntlet, because he doesn't have that technology yet. which is
Gotcha.
why which is why this is my least favorite figure, because of the fact that having, look, so this is classic. Look at all the armor. Look at all that armor. Look at the chest plate. Look at the back armor. Look at the thigh armor. Look at the shin armor. So that's what makes, to me, that's what makes them appealing. That armor, that they're these badass, like, you know, robot looking aliens. So that's what I like about it. So to have this, very plain, no armor, just very basic, even though it looks great, the details there, everything about it is great, but because it doesn't have that armor, and where it does have the armor, it's just very, 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 very small area. So it's gauntlets here. That's it. Literally, that's it. See, nothing on the legs, just the two, the two forearms, and that's it. That's all, and his backpack. That's everything. So it's very
Gotcha.
basic. It's very basic.
Yeah. So let me ask you this, Fabi. Are the eyes, does it have purrs?
No, no purse.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, there's no reason to have purse on this thing. What they're showing you here is the all closed mouth and then open mouth. But yeah, no, no purse necessary on this figure. I think it would have been a waste of money, because we obviously would have had to pay for that. I don't have a Predator in my collection. Surely this was. Oh, absolutely. This will look amazing, and with anything next to it. And if if they don't make the girl, you could probably kit bash some type of Native American, something.
I'm on it, Fabi. I'm on it.
Yeah, make sure it's a Fison.
100%.
Thule says, hit that like, guys, please hit that like button if you don't mind. I appreciate it. Help me beat the algorithm so I could become the number one YouTube channel in the world. Thanks to you guys. But yeah. So what do you think of the detail of the body?
Yeah, now that I'm looking at it, it looks like it has a little more like cracking, more scaling from what I can see. Now that obviously I'm looking at the classic Predator, it has more of a humanoid body, if that makes any sense, compared to this one
Yeah.
here. The
Yeah.
feral Predator, I mean, it just looks crazy and almost insect-like. And look at the dreads on that thing. I mean, that's insane.
Look at the baby hairs.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's true. Those are
Okay.
tiny.
So the detail is there 100%. This thing, beautiful, 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 beautiful. Um, I'm excited. I'm excited for this. What do you, Luis? What do you think it's going to be, price wise?
Oh, 14.5 inches tall. It looks like it comes with a pretty cool diorama base. Off the top of my head, if I had a guess, I'm gonna say close to 325.
325. That's fair. I
That's
said
what I'm
between
looking for.
330 and 350.
Yeah.
Whenever my stream messes up at work, I never know if it's my connection or if Fabs are crashing. No, it's not. I told you, I ended up getting a whole new system. I got that mesh system. Um, and the one of the what do you call it? One of the modem, not modem, one of the routers is literally hardwired into the tower. So I haven't lost signal in months because of that. I told you guys I needed to update it, and I did. I ended up I got the what is it? The I forget the wire. The cat 6 or the cat 5, the cat, whatever that newest wire is, I hooked it up to the what do you call it? Directly to the tower, no problems. So it's you. Is this the Will Ferrell or Colin Farrell? What do you mean, Will Ferrell, Colin Farrell? I don't know what that means. Is this the Will Ferrell or Colin Farrell? Will Ferrell. I'm confused. I don't even know because Will Ferrell never did anything regarding Predators, and Colin Farrell definitely didn't do anything regarding. So I don't know. I don't explain. Explain. I don't know what you mean.
I think he's joking around with the feral predator. Feral.
Oh, la, 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 duh. Hold on. I got one for you. I got one for you. I get it now. I get it. I get it. I get it.
It's all that black mode in your basement, Fabby. You gotta
Yeah, yeah,
you gotta get out of the basement, Fabby.
yeah, it's the black not collecting mold. I know, I get it. Anyway, oh, Cat 8 is the newest. Yeah, no, I have like a Cat 6, I believe. Cat, yeah, it's definitely not either Cat 5 or Cat 6. One of those two. Whatever the newest was when I bought these things, because I know the Wi-Fi is Wi-Fi 6 that I'm using now, so that I know. But the wire, I think it's a 5 or a 6. Damn, Cat 8. My God. Play on the word. Yeah, no, I got it. I was like, Will Ferrell. I was like, what is he talking about? I get it. I get it. Sorry, I'm a little slow. But yeah, Luis, what do you say?
It's definitely
Rate it,
applied.
rate it,
Definitely.
rate it 1 to 10. Rate it 1 to 10.
I'm, I'm gonna say a 10. Without watching the show, without watching the movie, I'm gonna say it's a 10.
All right. So you're gonna watch the movie. When did you say?
Tonight.
All right. So he's watching. Guys, you heard it here first. Uh, October 25th, 2023. It's 10:28 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have him on record saying that tonight he will watch. So for Saturday, he will be set to have a conversation about the movie, have a conversation about the figure again, being more knowledgeable, being more understanding of the figure. Because right now he's just looking at the figure, right? He doesn't really know anything, regarding the meaning of the figure, what the figure is about, what the character is about, not the figure, what the character is about. So he'll be able to speak on it more because now he understands, what all of these things are, the accessories, all that stuff. So like I said, if he makes it on Saturday, guys, which he's not, but if he does, we'll have a good discussion on this because I don't think we're gonna have any more inner earthquakes or Jazz Inc. drama anytime soon. Let's see. William says Wi-Fi 6 or Wi-Fi 6 Pro. Guess you aren't. No, it's definitely not Pro. I just got Wi-Fi 6. I didn't even know the Pro was a thing. He said you're not premium. So you are premium. This guy. Yeah, no, I got it. That's why I asked you for the latest stuff. See, unreal, unbelievable. All right, so Luis, your last thoughts. Let us know.
Yeah, it's a beautiful figure. One thing that I'm already liking off the bat is that torso articulation right there.
Yep.
That's one thing that this particular predator does not have is the torso articulation right there. And
Yeah.
this right here, oh man, I mean, you can get him in a nice like kind of like crouching pose, with his
Yep.
arms flared up.
Yeah. Look at that.
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome.
I think that's one of the updates for the new body. That ab crunch there.
Yeah, look at the legs too, Fabs. Look how he's lifting his leg up, like almost
Yep.
like an Iron Man can, you know?
Yep. And they it looks like they modified the flap. Remember that Harley Quinn flap that covers like the whole knee?
Right.
I guess they removed it and they modified it to where it doesn't look like that flap when he closes the leg. So that was good. Let me see. Let me get a standing up shot. Where? See, here it is. See, you don't really notice the cap of the knee anymore because they did it. They removed that flap, which is great. Really good. What do you think of the base? I didn't ask you about the base.
Can you zoom in on the base? Okay, so okay, looks like you got some arrows, maybe like a piece of bark, a piece of tree trunk, and a hatchet. That's pretty cool. Is that a rock? What that those arrows are sticking onto? Is that
Yes.
what that is?
Yep. It looks like a rock. Yep.
Oh, I thought it was like maybe some kind of a creature, like the head of a bear or something. That would have been cool, Fabi, because I know in the previews in the trailers there was like that bear scene, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, can you imagine if they would have stuck like a little bear diorama and him stepping on its head or something? That would have been cool.
Well, wait till you see the movie. You're gonna like the movie a lot. The
Yeah, I'm
movie.
excited. I don't know.
I didn't love the movie. For those who remember when I said the movie, to me it wasn't mind blowing. It wasn't like, oh my god, this is amazing. No, it was a decent movie for me. It was fine. It was watchable. You could enjoy it. No problem. But it wasn't something. I like I said, I like the whole futuristic stuff of the Predators. I like, all the weapons. I like all that armor that they have. I like that about them, right? Because this one was the most plain one, the most basic one. Maybe that's why I was like, like it was okay. But you may love the movie. But yeah, beautiful, beautiful figure. All right, guys. So, Luis, let them know what's upcoming for your posing videos, your channel, your collecting skills.
Yeah, so I'm gonna post a couple of more video shorts on 1/6 evolution. Uh, I have the Heat figures, the Robert De Niro and the El Pacino. I've been meaning to do that famous coffee restaurant scene, and with some dialogue in the back, and panning on the figures and everything. I just got like a 1/6 scale chair and or two chairs and one table. So I'm trying to get that scene together, and then I've been doing some more Bison customs recently, and I bought a couple of things, a couple of accessories on eBay. So look forward to that on 1/6 evolution.
And any upcoming Hot Toys or any upcoming third parties at all? No.
I have five uh, pre-orders from Kit Chen. I think one of them should be the Blade. I mean, Blade should be coming out pretty soon since
Played by what's that company?
not So Toys, but the other one. I don't remember what the name of the company was.
Not Daft Toys. Daft Toys? No. Mars Toys? No.
One of those, right?
I think I know
So
what you're talking about. Who makes
yeah,
who
so
makes your
Present
Al
Toys,
Pacino? Present Toys.
Present
That's
Toys.
that's who it is. That's who it is.
Okay, yeah. So I have that on pre-order. So and that, I think I must have pre-ordered that like almost a year ago. So it should be coming out soon. I got the Mars astronaut from the movie, the Matt Damon one a little while ago, which is really cool with the light up helmet and
Yes,
everything.
that's a cool
That's
one.
a real sick figure. And
But
then I think I even
that scale sucks, right? That scale, like that figure looks very, very
it's
small, right?
small.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a standard true type body almost. But yeah, I
Yeah.
wish it was as tall as even the Stan Lee astronaut from Guardians of the Galaxy. That figure is even taller than that Mars
Yes.
toy
Yep.
figure.
It
Yeah,
looks
you're
it
right.
looks small. That's why I was asking.
Yeah, but I mean it's really cool. I mean I like the design of the suit and the light up helmet. I mean a lot of magnetic pieces too. I mean yeah, that's a cool figure. But yeah, no, I have five on pre-order through Kit. That Blade is one. The uh the Ellen Ripley, that's another one that I pre-ordered. Um and I
Yep.
think what else? And I think I got one of the Ghostbusters. I think I got the Winston Zedmore Ghostbuster
Uh-huh.
because yeah, because the Ghostbusters that I have, as you know, Fabi, It's a Frankenstein. It's a kid bash between Blitzway and Mattel
Barbie
12
and
inch figures. Not Barbie, but it's Mattel 12-inch with the cloth goods and the proton packs, which look really legit. But the head sculpts are authentic Blitzway for sure.
right. No, they actually look really good. So for what it looks really good. Better than not
Oh, it
having
looks
them
great.
roll, you know.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure.
So what do you think? You think you're gonna make it Saturday, or you're busy with the boyfriend?
I got, I'm gonna see my girl up in LA. I think we're gonna do Six Flags Halloween Fright Fest
Oh,
or
nice.
something like
Okay.
that. So
All
yeah,
right,
so
guys.
Fabio, I'm all about, not only am I about the community, but collecting and balance. You got to do it all, Fabi. You got to
Oh
live
man,
life.
he said I'm not about the community. Anyway, all right, guys. So you heard it here first. He's not gonna be here on Saturday. So it'll probably be Mike and I again as usual. Or maybe I could have somebody join on Saturday. We'll see. Maybe I'll find somebody who wants to join, and then Barbie and chill, and then we'll have a nice discussion. Or maybe we convince Luis to be single and join the stream on Saturday. And Luis is like, never. I love my cat. All right, guys. As always, thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you guys for always being active in the chat. We'll see you back on Saturday, 9:30 p.m. Eastern. Like I said, probably Mike and I. Yeah. And as always, guys, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.